Koopalings are one of my favorite parts of the Mario games. They make up the elements of a classic Mario boss fight, and as such, they're so much fun. And so, LEGO has given us 6 out of 7 of the Koopalings. But we're still missing Roy Koopa. And while it's inevitable LEGO will eventually make him, I'm going to try to make him a reality right now by building a custom Roy Koopa and showing you guys how to build it. So, let's get started. There are a few special pieces in this thing, like the pink spike shell from the conch door, and the eyes from the conch door, and the mouth from Larry Koopa. We also have the pieces for the wand right here, and this, which is Larry's action tile if you want to give him an action tile, and this bracket can be any color. So we start with a yellowish orange 2x2, and then a 2x1 on top of that, and then 2 1x1s underneath like that. And then we have one of those claw pieces, and that is 1 foot. You'll make a second one that is basically just like it, but the other way, with the 1x2 on the left side instead of the right side. And there are the feet, and so now you're going to put a 2x4 in the same color on top, like that, and then you're going to get those arch pieces, and they will go onto the sides, like that. And now that we've finished the legs, it's time to work on the body. So you're going to start out with this snot brick piece here, which will go next to this 1x2 Technic brick, with this bracket going right on top of that, followed by a 1x2 plate in that orangish yellow, and then this inverted tube piece, and it should look like this. Then the tan rounded 2x4 tile can go right there, and then that all goes on top of that. Then you're going to turn them around and put these 2 1x2 plates there and there, finishing that off. Now it's time to work on the arms. So first we're going to have this 1x2 cross piece brick and this going into it, and then we're going to use this Technic pin piece right here, and then we're going to have the 1x2 plate with the connection to that piece, and on top of that we're going to have this 1x2 slope piece going on to this 1x2 slope piece. They're going to go on top of one another, and then that is going to go on top of that plate, and then we're going to get this 1x1 bracket and add this dots tile to it, and that's going to go underneath this plate. This arm technique is very similar to Boom Boom's arms from the Luigi starter set, so it's basically like that, and you're going to make a second arm just like that, but the mirror image of that. And the arms are going to go right next to that body segment you built earlier, just like that. Time to work on the spike shell, and here you have 2 options. You could give it an action tile, and I gave it Larry's because it's a 6 stomp, just like all the Koopalings, or you can put a pink jumper with a spike piece on top to make it look more accurate, but of course then you wouldn't have an action tile, and you'd still need to find a place to put that if you wanted it. And that spike shell is going to attach to the back where we put that inverted plate with tube, and there we go. And finally, it's time to work on the head. So first you're going to have a tan 2x4 plate and another one of those brackets in tan this time, and then you're going to have Larry's mouthpiece right there. And then you're going to put 2 more of those 1x2 pieces in yellowish orange, and then you're going to do one of those 1x2x1 corner pieces in yellowish orange on the back right there, and another one on the other side. And then you're going to get 2 1x2 tan jumpers and put them there, and then a 1x4 tile in yellowish orange there. Time for the eyes. So for this you're going to make 2 identical duplicates of the same thing, starting with a 1x2 bracket in black, followed by a 2x2 plate in black attaching to that, and then you're going to put that conch door eye right there. and then a pink 1x2 brick behind it, followed by a pink 1x2 tile. And you're going to make two exact identical versions of those, and they're going to go onto those jumpers. And with that, you can place the head onto the body, and Roy Koopa is done. Finally, time to build the wand. So first you're going to start out with a light bluish gray stick piece, followed by a stud with a hole in it, and then that piece that all the Koopalings have on their wands, and finally a black stud because this is Roy's wand. And by removing one of those dots tiles that I used for the thumbs, you can put the wand in, and perfect, there's his wand. Well, that's Roy Koopa, folks. I hope you liked the tutorial and can use it for some of your builds. Let me know if you want to see any other Mario characters and enemies built in LEGO form, and that's all for today. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.